Hello everyone, welcome back on House News with me, Dedi Ramadan. In this episode, we'll present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. And now let's see the headlines for today. BKSAP of the House and IPB University organized a discussion on parliamentary diplomacy and Indonesia's food and nutrition security. As December approaches, preparations for the Christmas and New Year holidays are underway. Commission 5 of the House is focusing on ensuring transportation infrastructure is ready for the holiday period. According to the 2024 National Survey, 75% of the population has access to financial services. However, only 65% are financially literate. The government is currently considering replacing the fuel subsidy with direct cash transfers or reducing the subsidy and providing the assistance to low-income earners. The Bung Karno Sports Stadium in Senayan, Jakarta is listed one of top 10 best stadiums in the world according to Ticket.com, a Spanish sport ticket broker. In a discussion at Bogor Agriculture University, BKSAP of the House highlighted the role of food diplomacy in achieving national food and nutrition security. This effort is to support the free lunch program as proposed by the current government. Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Mardani Alisera, mentioned the House will utilize parliamentary diplomacy to improve the food sector. This effort aligns with the government programs, particularly in initiative to provide free school lunches for students in Indonesia. Mardani added nutritious free lunch program represents government willingness to invest in human resources. The program is believed to improve health, productivity, and people's welfare.
Kami tentu harus mendukung first track pemerintah, dan pemerintah punya program besar makan siang bergizi. Yang ini tadi kami baru menyadari dampaknya demikian luar biasa, full factornya luar biasa, di mana 81 juta ini nanti akan membuat kucuran bukan cuma kesehatan dan gizi, tapi ekonomi dan kesejahteraan masyarakat dapat terangkat. Kami bersyukur banyak sekali mutiara didapat dari IPB, termasuk pentingnya melakukan data baseline sebelum program dimulai sehingga efektivitas dari program makan bergizi ini dapat benar-benar diukur dengan akurat.
Furthermore, Mardani emphasized collecting data is necessary before implementing the free nutritious meal program. This data will be used as a benchmark to assess the program's effectiveness in addressing malnutrition among children in Indonesia. He said the program is not just about providing food, it is also to enhance the younger generation's contribution in the national economy. From West Java, Halim Amrullah, TVR Parlemen, report. Commission 5 of the House has started overseeing the preparation of the transportation and other relevant sectors to ensure smooth and safe travel for the public during the Christmas and New Year holidays. Vice Chairperson of Commission 5 of the House, Syaiful Huda, appreciated all stakeholders involved in managing the flow of passengers during the Christmas and New Year holiday in Batam. He mentioned nearly all transport preparations for the holidays are finished. This include managing traffic, addressing potential passenger congestions, and a program by PT Pelni that will distribute 7,000 free tickets across ports in Indonesia. However, Syaiful Huda hoped minor preparations would be completed before the holiday travel period starts.
Penting mereka bersinergi memastikan supaya momentum libur Nataru ini tidak terjadi kecelakaan. Persiapan sudah terus dilakukan, perbaikan dan seterusnya. Termasuk simbol-simbol potensi kecelakaan dari tahun ke tahun sedang diantisipasi, simbol-simbol kepadatan kendaraan juga sudah diantisipasi, termasuk potensi berbagai persoalan cuaca yang tadi juga akan disinergikan dengan BMKG dan sekaligus Basarnas.
Additionally, Syaiful Huda emphasized the preparation at Hang Nadim Airport in Batam, which is close to neighboring countries. He highlighted the need for all parties to follow regulations. With these preparations, he expects the holiday season to be safe and run smoothly for the public. From Riau Island, Rodia, TVR Parlemen report. The 2024 national survey shows many people have access to financial services, but a smaller percentage are financially literate. In response, Commission 11 of the House has asked OJK and Himbara to work together to improve financial literacy. Vice Chairperson of Commission 11 of the House, Hanif Dakiri, asked Financial Services Authority or OJK to improve education and consumer protection programs to encourage more inclusive economic growth, especially in Central Java. He pointed out Central Java's financial literacy is only 51%, much lower than the national average, and therefore needs improvement.
Di Jawa Tengah ini terjadi gap antara literasi keuangan dengan inklusi keuangannya. Yang memang harus digencarkan ke depan ini untuk memastikan agar literasi dan inklusi keuangan itu bisa diperkecil gapnya.
Meanwhile, member of Commission 11 of the House, Haris Turino, supports OJK's initiative to intensify financial literacy outreach to pesantrens and rural areas. This preventive measure is expected to bridge the gap between financial inclusion and literacy while minimizing banking fraud and illegal online lending practices.
Sudah menjadi tugas daripada OJK untuk meningkatkan literasi keuangan. Nah, ada satu yang menarik yang akan di-launching yaitu anti-scam. Supaya literasinya orang ini nanti meningkat sehingga kalau terjadi orang dirugikan, studi membuktikan 30% daripada kerugian ini bisa dikembalikan.
From Semarang, Hendra, TVR Parlemen report. After the break, we'll bring you the updates from fuel subsidy, so stay tuned on House News. Commission 12 supports the government plans to replace energy subsidies with direct cash assistance. This effort will address misallocated fuel and gas subsidies caused by weak oversight and inaccurate data. Member of Commission 12 of the House, Mukhtaruddin, stated the House and the government share the same commitment to ensuring fuel and LPG subsidies are targeted to people who truly need them. However, subsidies have often been used by wealthier people instead of helping the poor. To address this, government plans to replace energy subsidies with direct cash assistance to support low-income groups. This plan deserves appreciation but still needs accurate data and strict monitoring to benefit the right people.
Nah, kalau memang subsidi orang itu lebih tepat sasaran, paling tidak terbanyak kebocoran, ya kita akan dukung. Nah, data penerima subsidi ini kan ya tidak begitu bagus, jadi sumber datanya juga tidak begitu baik, tidak update, sehingga banyak data yang tidak akurat. Kembali lagi, mau subsidi orang, mau subsidi barang, kunci utamanya adalah data. Di samping data adalah pengawasan. Sistemnya bagus, datanya akurat, pengawasannya baik, ya akan semakin meminimalkan kebocoran daripada penyaluran BBM bersubsidi dan gas bersubsidi.
Moreover, Mukhtaruddin hoped to improve oversight of subsidized goods and direct cash assistance. According to regulations, subsidized goods are under supervision of BPH Migas, involving law enforcement agencies such as the police and prosecutors. From South Sumatra, Rifki Makdudi, TVR Parlemen report. Commission 10 of the House advised the government to evaluate educational policies. These policies have not yet achieved optimal results and may need improvements. Member of Commission 10 of the House, Habib Sharif Muhammad, highlighted the independent learning of Merdeka Belajar curriculum has not been fully effective. Many teachers and students face challenges in implementing the curriculum due to various factors, such as the diverse competencies of educators, the capabilities of students, and the availability of facilities and infrastructures in schools. Additionally, there is need for benchmark to assess the achievement of the Merdeka Belajar curriculum.
Kalau memang itu masih muncul, artinya ada sesuatu yang harus diselesaikan. Ada sesuatu yang kurang. Dengan kata lain, antara efek negatif dan efek positifnya, saya lihat masih berimbang. Berkaitan dengan kurikulum Merdeka, sementara ini tolong jelaskan secara terbuka kepada masyarakat apa alat ukur keberhasilan dari kurikulum Merdeka. Karena sementara ini di lapangan ternyata mereka banyak yang kecewa, mereka banyak yang keberatan. Coba saja tanya guru, dari 100 guru paling-paling 5 mereka yang berkata, oh iya kurikulum mereka. Tapi yang 95 mereka mengeluh. Ya. Waduh sudah gaji kami kecil, kemudian juga dituntut lagi untuk menyelesaikan hal-hal yang sifatnya administratif dan sebagainya dan sebagainya.
Moreover, Habib Sharif urged the government to review the implementation of the national examination. If the exam continues, the government should decide whether to keep the current model or implement a new approach. From West Java, Koko Indugroho TVR Parlemen report. During a visit to PT Pindad in Bandung, Commission 6 emphasized strengthening the domestic defense industry to meet national needs. They urged the government to provide support, including capital funding, to develop these state-owned enterprises. Vice Chairperson of Commission 6 of the House, Nurdin Halid, urged the government to allocate state capital participation for PT Pindad. This funding would help the company expand its production capacity, boosting the defense industry and other sectors and leading to self-reliance in Indonesia's domestic defense industry.
Karena ternyata bahwa di Pindad ini bisa memproduksi berbagai sarana yang dibutuhkan oleh TNI kita, tidak hanya itu, termasuk sarana umum yaitu seperti eskapator, traktor, kemudian beca, mobil. Oleh karena itu sebagai wakil rakyat kita ingin mendorong kepada pemerintah untuk ada perhatian khusus dalam rangka penyiapan modal yang cukup agar supaya industri di Pindad kita ini bisa lebih berkembang, dan yang paling penting adalah bisa melayani berbagai kebutuhan daripada bangsa Indonesia, tidak hanya untuk kebutuhan daripada TNI kita. Karena sekarang ini dia teknologinya sudah menguasai, SDM-nya juga sudah sangat baik, hanya tinggal kebutuhan modal. Maka itu tidak ada pilihan, negara harus mendukung penuh daripada pengembang industri kita sehingga memenuhi kebutuhan bangsa dan negara.
Recently, President Prabowo Subianto instructed his ministers and deputy ministers to use Maung service vehicles produced by PT Pindad. As an example, Prabowo uses the locally made MV3 Garuda limousine as his official vehicles. From Bandung, West Java, Bondan Imana, TVR Parlemen report. When we return, we'll bring you the updates from sports, so stay tuned on House News. The Gelora Bung Karno main stadium has been ranked among the world's top 10 stadiums in the world. This ranking looks at various factors such as capacity, average goals, number of spectators, reviews, and popularity on social media. Gelora Bung Karno Stadium in Indonesia is ranked among the best stadiums in the world. It holds the 8th position with a score of 72 out of 100 points. Located in central Jakarta, Gelora Bung Karno or GBK is a large multi-purpose stadium named after Indonesia's first president, Sukarno. The stadium can hold over 80,000 spectators and feature more than 1,000 lights. The main feature is the soccer field, which has Zoysia Matrela grass on it. There is also an athletic track with the length of 400 meters in 8 lanes. With all those features, GBK Stadium is acknowledged by domestic and foreign tourists. Visitors to the GBK Sports Complex can explore other venues like swimming and tennis stadiums. Currently, the stadium has met FIFA's minimum safety and security standards. In the event of an emergency, the stadium can be emptied in 15 minutes. GBK has become a venue to hold a series of football tournaments, including the Asia Cup 2007, Asian Games and Asian Para Games 2018, AFC Cups, and Under-19 Asia Cup 2018. In addition to sports events, the GBK Stadium can be used to hold music concerts, religious gatherings, and large-scale public activities. Other renowned stadiums featured in the top 10 include Celtic Park, Wembley, and Old Trafford. Additionally, two US Stadium, MetLife Stadium, and Gillette Stadium secured the 4th and 10th spots. The IBL 2024 season was the longest and most exciting in the history of Indonesia's basketball league. For the first time, the league used a home and away system for all matches from the regular season to the playoffs.
total of 203 games were played across 11 cities, giving fans more chances to watch their favorite teams. This new format brought great success. The number of fans watching games in person increased 55% from last year. Ticket sales also grew by 300%, and there was a 44% rise in the number of female spectators. These numbers show how basketball is becoming more popular in Indonesia. Many famous people, including national figures, basketball legends, and celebrities attended the games. Their presence made the matches even more exciting and helped promote the league to a wider audience. Despite the success, there were some challenges. Some teams like Borneo Hornbills, Satria Muda, and Pelita Jaya did not have a fixed home arena. This made it hard for fans to always know where their team would play. The league plans to encourage teams use a single arena in the future to make it easier for fans. The season also brought thrilling actions on the court. Fans were shown to some of the best basketball performances in Indonesia's basketball history. The highlight of the season was the final match between Pelita Jaya Jakarta and Satria Muda Pertamina Jakarta. In a tight and exciting game, Pelita Jaya won the championship, ending this record-breaking season on a success.
There are a few traditional sports that are still played in neighborhoods across Indonesia. Some of them are associated with celebrations, while others are inherited from local cultural rituals.
The traditional sports of Indonesia form an important part of its cultural heritage. The philosophy of each sport represents its ethnic group. Entertaining and thrilling to watch, here are traditional Indonesian sports that you should know about. Popular due to film The Raid, Pencaksilat refers to related martial arts and has its roots in Malay traditions, although many regions of Indonesia have their own style of Pencaksilat. It is a full-body fighting style. In addition to the use of weapons, Pencaksilat highlights elements like punching, kicking, and grappling. In this martial art, every part of the body can be used to attack or be a target of attacks. Practice for self-defense and psychological benefits. This competitive sport made its debut at the Southeast Asian Games in 1987 and the Asian Games in 2018, which were both held in Indonesia. Egrang is a unique traditional Indonesian sport that anyone can enjoy in their leisure time, but it takes some practice to master the movement and skills. Each player has to walk on a pair of bamboo stilts, which require strength and balance of core muscles. The origin of traditional sport is still unknown, but its name, which is in Lampungese, means clocks made of tall bamboos. In the traditional village of Bawah Mataluos, South Nias, there is an ancient tradition called Fahombo, or stone jumping, that has been kept alive by the local community and is one of the most well-known traditions in Nias. The stone jumping tradition originated during the tribal war era in Nias. At the time, each village had its own fort to guard its territory, and it took strength and agility to jump over this fort. Hence, the people used to train themselves by jumping over tall piles of stones. Besides being a traditional event, Fahombo is also an interesting sport to watch, especially for the tourists.
And that's the House News for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of House News only on TVR Parlemen.